Evening, ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to some Hold My Vodka. Yes, Hold My Vodka. We have two Russian tank destroyers for you with insane amount of damage. And Hold My Vodka, days go by here from Grump, a good friend of mine. I think he literally just sort of told the enemy team to hold his vodka. They drank the vodka, got drunk, and yeah, he just took advantage of that because the team he's going to come up against, some will say that they're not that skilled, but of course it is Castilla. He was going to go towards the left side. Not quite sure why he changed his mind. It might have been because he thought that the Yag Tiger would come up here instead. TD in this position is pretty much always a must, but if there's two TDs, then yeah, you can sometimes get in each other's way. So I think that is originally why he started going forward. And of course the heavies there, this is a great position. I've spoke about it many times, but it's only good depending on your heavies and of course where the enemy go as well. So he's now in a perfect situation. There's no one attacking from the left at the moment, and there is loads and loads of heavies to farm up some damage, but I'm not quite sure what his heavies are doing. And of course the Yag Tiger, they're just sitting back. The only one that's really attacking is the IS-7, so he's going to get a bit more further forward. You've got to be careful when you do go forward because you can end up getting spotted, especially if now there is a light tank up there. So there is the Bat Chat. Unfortunately, doesn't quite get that shot, but he wants that shot. He's got the HE loaded and he is going to be waiting, but unfortunately can't quite get that shot yet. Now he's going to turn back towards the heavies, and the Yo is there just giving him his turret, and he gets another bit of damage. Now he is lucky not to get spotted, so there's no point moving. He's got shots. There's the Bat Chat. Is he going to turn? Yes, he is. He's got the HE loaded. Come on, Bat Chat, give him the shot. Almost, very almost, and he misses his shot, which is unfortunate because the T-57 there in the middle is a one shot and the Progetto over there is a one shot. Now he almost had that shot. I'm not quite sure why he didn't go for the Kranwagen here. Oh, there we go. He is going for the Kranwagen, and again he gets the nice shot, but he now always has to be wary of that Bat Chat because he's probably on a reload. As soon as he's reloaded, he's probably going to attack the Progetto because he can take him out with one shell, maybe, well, two shells, maybe one shell. So our guy he's just going to wait for that opportunity. The Bat Chat's not giving any, and there he goes, and he gets a beautiful roll, 1030, and he's still not spotted, which is pretty cool. So 2900 damage at the moment, and now the Bat Chat could change the outcome of the game. All the Bat Chat's got to do is spot him, but the IS-7 manages to take him out. Well played for that IS-7, well spotting, and now that is absolutely vital, especially as most of the other team are around this side of the map. Of course there is the Object 268 that is in the TD position, but there is a lot of enemies here. Now it's a 4 versus 5 and he's still not spotted. The Yo there is a one shot. He's just dropped down. That was suicide, and he is going to die very soon. There we go. So days go by is 1 kill and 4.6k damage in, and of course he's not been spotted yet, and he's still full hit points. Unfortunately wasn't able to get that shot there on the 50 TP, but if this IS-7 keeps pushing, then the 50 TP might back up a little bit, but he's just going to be patient. At the minute there is no reason for him to move. The heavies are still there, they're still spotting. Yeah, the Yo's not in the best of positions there, but the IS-7 is still spotting, and of course as soon as the IS-7 backs up, the 50 TP is going to go forward and he's going to get smashed by our Object 268. So there goes the Yo, and it is now a 3 versus 4, and yet he's yet to be spotted. Now if he just looks right, he would probably be able to get that shot on the Kranwagen, but he goes out of sight, and I don't think that managed to get a blind shot there. So if they can take out these two heavies, then it will be great. But of course the Kranwagen is still there. He's going to go for the HE. Hopefully this penetrates, but unfortunately that was only 350 damage, but he does get shot from someone else as well. But now there goes the IS-7. So it is just these two tank destroyers versus 4 of their team. Is he going to go for the HE? Yes, he is, and this time that pays off on the Conway. But now he's probably going to get spotted before he's reloaded, which is unfortunate. Or is he? He's now don't know what to. He's going to go for the Object 268. That was actually a good shot there. That was lucky he penetrated, but of course now he has to back down, and because he was spotted. But 3 of these are all one shots. I mean, if he can high roll and get the 700 roll on the Kranwagen, then these are all one shots. But now he is on his own against 3 of these tanks. Now he could back up and be patient, but no, he's going to go forward and he's going to try and get these shots. And oh my god, what an unfortunate bounce. Noob, says the Yag Tiger. I mean, 7k damage. He's on 7k damage so far. He's played brilliantly. He's had very nice shots, and now he does get rid of the Conway. And now it gets interesting because he is on his own against 2 of these tanks, and both of these tanks are now behind. Now the best thing about the Object 268, it is very, very quick, but still doesn't matter how quick this tank is. It doesn't have a turret. Not quite sure why they're both pushing together, but Days Go By is just going around and round this rock here. And are they going to follow, or are they going to come back? We'll see soon. So 7.5k damage, 3 kills, and only 1 minute left on the clock. Is he going to turn around? Yes, he is. No one's spotted yet, so he's kind of guessing that they are both going to come this way. Is that going to be the case? He's being patient now, but I mean, it's great being patient, but when you've only got a minute left on the clock, you have to try and be quick. And he does get shot from the Kranwagen, but he does get a nice shot, bringing him now down to a 1 shot. And now the 50 TP has taken his shot, but he is reloading, and he is going to get the shot on the 50 TP to put his damage now up to 8.4k damage. And with just 38 seconds left on the clock, he's doing the exact same thing as he did a minute ago, and just going around and round this rock here until he's reloaded, and then he can try and get into a position where he can take out the Kranwagen. So he could probably use HE here. I'm not sure if he's actually got any HE left, but again, just like before, he's just going to turn around, wait for the opportunity. He's got 1 HE left. What a vital bounce, and a lucky bounce. That was lucky, very, very lucky, but nevertheless a fantastic game. But he should have never have won that. 8,600 damage, nice Kolobanov, 5 kills, 306,000 credits earned. Well played, Days Go By. Next up, we have an Object 263. Yes, Object 263, the YOLO wagon, or shall I say the old YOLO wagon. This tank used to just be played in the front line, maybe sometimes with your medium, most of the time with your medium tanks, sort of, so you go and bully the medium tanks, and everything used to bounce you. And that's why it used to be called the YOLO wagon, because you just YOLO into the enemy team and most people will bounce you. The armor's very troll, the bottom plate is quite weak, but everything else is quite troll when you're facing the enemy. Of course, if you let a medium tank get behind you or to the side of you, you're just going to get torn apart. Now, this is a very fast tank. It's got a very good DPM, very, very good DPM. It's got a nice gun, but it hasn't got any gun depression at all. So it's not, sitting on a ridgeline is not the best of choices to play this tank. But you can see he is pushing forward. He's not looking at camping, which a lot of people do in tank destroyers. They just see it as, okay, this is a tank destroyer, I'm supposed to sit at the back camping. But no, our guy here, who is George, he's playing it like a medium. He's trying to attack the mediums here, and he's just waiting. And again, it's this is how you should be playing the tank, playing it as a medium tank. As long as you've got support, so the other medium tanks can't go and sort of circle you, then you should be fine. But you always need to try and get into a position where you can use that gun depression, or you can at least get a shot off, because the gun depression literally sucks, absolutely sucks. He can't even get a shot here on the Death Star. He has to go literally here. And then unfortunately the gun is kind of troll and he does bounce, but again, he's going to use the mobility, he's going to try an angle, and the Death Star just completely misses his shot. And because of that, the Death Star is gone. no matter what, you've got the highest DPM medium in the game and one of the highest DPM TDs in the game. So yeah, once you miss a shot, that's game over for that guy. So only 1,000 damage done at the moment. The E50M you can see running off there, which will leave this Yo all on his own. And is he going to YOLO into him? Of course he's going to YOLO into him. He's got the Leopard hopefully for backup. If them guys, so far they've been working really well together, and of course they are continuing to work well together and whittle this Yo's hit points down. Now if you do come straight into the enemy, once you know they reload in this tank, don't just face them directly. Just try and angle, wiggle your tank, and you will be able to get some bounces in this tank. Because as I've said before, it is a very troll tank, but the bottom plate is very weak. So always try and wiggle, always sort of come in at an angle, and then you should be able to at least get some bounces. So now next on his agenda is the next Death Star, and I think the Death Star has just shot. There we go. He does take out the Vickers Light, and again, him and the Leopard's gone, but he can just completely destroy this Death Star. He's on a reload. He's still full hit points as well. Now I'm not quite sure why he went to the side of him. I know he was trying to turn him around, but basically what he's just done is let him reload. But now he's just sitting behind, and of course this is not the best of positions to be in when you're in a Death Star. And again, he's going to try and get those angles, and he does get the bounce, but he's also bouncing on this Death Star. He needs to take this guy out quickly before he is reloaded. There's one shot he should be able to reload before the Death Star has reloaded again. You can see the Death Star just trying to drop down, and he does manage to drop down, but our guy here, George, he doesn't give a crap. He does not care. He is absolutely savage. He's just like, if you're dropping down, I am going with you, bitch. You're not getting away from me. So 2 kills so far, only 4.3k damage. When I say only, I'm only saying only because there is still a lot of damage left to go, but they still need to do something because the enemy are almost on 800 supremacy points. So it's just 2 versus 2 now, and I love the fact that he's going for this E100. He should completely ignore the IS-4 at this point, and I love the fact that he's using this train thing to hide from the IS-4, and of course the E100 doesn't want to know him because he wants to clear the mouse. So now he does clear the mouse, but he is a one shot, and he does get taken out for his 3rd kill. 6.2k damage, and now it's just a full hit point IS-4 versus him. It's basically armor versus DPM, and this isn't the best of positions to be in. You can see the IS-4 trying to aim at the gun mantlet, and he is still getting bounces, but almost 900 supremacy points now. He's going to smash on the adrenaline. Even at this point, even if you use Pramo, you're still got much better DPM than the IS-4. But again, if you start wiggling your tank, you will get bounces. He's bounced 1,700. I love the fact that he's moving away from these 2 tanks, the dead tanks there, the Mouse and the E100, because they are causing him problems, or they will cause him problems. But now he is a one shot to this IS-4. He gets a brilliant high roll, 575. That was absolutely needed. He might just reload before this guy, and he does. Thanks to that high roll, he managed to bring him down to a one shot. So again, a fantastic game. It's a classic example of how to actually play this tank. Just YOLO into the team. Like, use it as a medium or use it as a heavy. Don't ever use it as a TD that is just stuck at the back of the map just camping, because it's not made for that. 8,600 damage, 245,000 credits earned, and a well-deserved ace. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With